What is up, guys? Welcome back to episode 33. I think it's episode 33. So I'm doing something a little bit different. I went ahead and turned my webcam back on. Unfortunately, I don't have my green screen like I did for the first little super short season. So I'm going to have to find that thing at some point, but I want to wait until we move into our new house, hopefully soon, because we're still living at our mother-in-law's house, my mother-in-law's house, and it sucks, and I can't wait to have our own house. It'll be nice. I've got tons of plans. If it works out, I have so many plans for like a man cave sort of setup to be built in the basement, and that's going to be awesome. So hopefully that works out. But anyways, back in the game, I went ahead and added some lights to the outside of the mothership. Some green ones on this side and some red ones on this side. And that's to identify which side is which, left and right. It's not really necessary, but I kind of like it because I work in aviation, so it works for me. So the left side, right side, green and red, kind of like it. Some things that have changed. I am messing around with the auto close door script a little bit again. It's working for now. We'll see if it keeps working. I changed some of the script around, so hopefully it's not messing with the LCD screens anymore. We'll see, but for now it is working so far. So the ISI's inventory script is still running on this display, just the way I want it to. And then up here I did a little bit more with the refineries please work. So that's working. So I got all the refineries in, and I went ahead and I added some conveyor junctions so that they're connected to the ship. And then, so there's a lot of light glitches going on because there's so many lights everywhere. I went ahead and added all the modules. I did yield modules on the top row and then speed on the rest of them because I'm not really needing too many ingots now. Uranium were good, so I want them to process a little bit quicker when it comes to the Mega Mother. I added 3 more large cargo containers in this bay, and then room for 3 more when the time comes. That's going to be a while. Energy low. I will go charge that. So aside from that, inside the mothership nothing has really changed. I'll go ahead and turn my hood on. Before I go too much further, and I turn the shield on for the mothership, so it has its own shield now, and we're also inside the shield of the main base, so I guess it's double protected, extra protected, kind of. So that's all set up. I did add a couple of Sea-Wiz guns on the front here. I still need to get ammo for them, but what I want to work on is our Mega Miner and kind of get that a little bit more done. I think I've got everything I need for some of these. So if I go ahead and put that there, it should get welded up. Why are you not getting welded up? I turned this build and repair into the build and repair system group 1. So let's try, if we do this, check code, successful, okay. Is it gonna work now? Nope. Okay. So I broke that. Let me go ahead and figure out why that's not working. I was trying to add it in with those guys over here so that I can have it here. I'm gonna fix that real quick. Alright, I got a meteor storm inbound. There we go. Yeah, get some. Very nice. I really love the storm gun turret. I think it's crazy powerful. Still going? Yep. Anyways, So I think I got the build and repair system figured out. I went ahead and put every single build and repair that's even connected to this into the group. So we should be good now. So if I go ahead and put this one here, should get welded up just fine. There we go. And then I still have room when I come in to change these reactors out for the azimuth ones. There's still a little bit of room, or maybe not for that one because I got the script block. I should still be able to reach in though and try to figure that out. But what I want to do is add some more thrust onto the bottom of this thing. Hydrogen thrusters. Another one. Let's put another one there. And there. And they're gonna be yellow because I'll have to change their properties again. So those guns up on top of the mothership are doing work. Very nice. So we'll get those guys built like so. And then I should probably upgrade my reactors now. I don't know if I'll be able to build them, but that's fine. So I do reactor, tiny 2-point. That should be the one. Yep. I should be able to reach up into here. Take out this reactor. The uranium should get picked up. Yep, very good. And then put this guy with, yep, that works. So right there. And that should get welded up. And then we'll have one azimuth reactor there, and we'll put the other one. Hopefully I can fit kind of inside here. Take out, there we go, inventory full. I'll put the other one right there, I think. I'll let that get welded up. We'll go ahead and grab some uranium from down below. And of course this thing is screwed up again. So I'm gonna have to mess with that. I think the door script on the miner ship is messing with this panel and making the Izzy's inventory script kind of funky. As you can see, definitely screwing with that. So we'll go ahead and grab, is that all I can grab? Let's do that, and then we'll grab probably about 400, and that way I can put 200 in each of the reactors. And I'm gonna have to figure out this door script thing. I think I figured it out on the mothership for the most part, for not interfering with the ISI script. So hopefully I can do the same thing. Can I access them from here? Yes. So inventory. Where's what? Where'd the reactor? So where the hell did the other 300 go? Okay. I think it went back down into the base. So if I change you to blacklist uranium. And then if I go ahead and grab, we'll do 100. That way each one has 100. So if I grab another 100, and then put that on the other reactor, then we should be pretty good. Right there, 22 point. We're good there. So we got tons of power now. We got a ton of lift thrusters. And I think I'm gonna add actually some even more. Do even more. Steel plates. So we'll grab enough to make it work. And then we'll do 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Gives us a little bit more lift. Probably do another side thruster here. And that should work pretty nicely. We'll have tons of lift. Pretty good amount of side thrust. I'll probably bring this red angled piece all the way across up to here. I'm going to take these red pieces out and try to figure out what I'm going to do with it. I want to kind of keep the thrusters pretty concealed. These ones I'm not going to be able to do much with, so they'll have to stay the way they are. But if I add that red angled piece across there, that'll kind of break it up a little bit, make it look pretty nice. I'm going to take this connector off, solder off, and add probably another large cargo. I was going to add another hydrogen tank, but I've never had issues with fuel on this thing. So I'll probably add another large cargo and have tons of room for more thrusters towards the back. And honestly, I'll probably on the back add a large, very large thruster somewhere back here, and then move this connector way back for dumping items out. So this already has a ton more lift and a little bit more side to side. So let me go ahead and figure out how I want to lay this thing out so it still looks nice and it still relatively looks like the ship that I bought. I know it's very different now. I got a bunch of room in here. I want to change these batteries out for some azimuth ones and probably add a couple more. And I've got room for another gyro here because this thing is going to get quite a bit bigger. All right. The miner ship is a little bit more done. It's not 100% yet. We've got a bunch more lift thrusters, and I put some more forward thrusters here because I don't have thruster damage on. I left a gap of 2 so they can do their thing, and then I put a large thruster on the back. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it. It's there, but I don't know. It's kind of big. So I added some more stairs here so you can come in on either side, and then we have the corridor, the doors. Pretty much the same thing, except we've got more azimuth batteries here that are charging up. And then if you come in here, it's pretty much the same thing. It's a little bit bigger. Got our survival kit. And then aside from that, I need to change up my thrusters. So We do hydrogen thrusters. Come down. Go. Select all of these. There should be a large thruster to save that. And then if I go to the group, that'll make them all white. And if we do thrusters off and on, that should be everything. Perfect. So the thrusters are all white. All the way across. Very good. We have tons and tons of lift. That's good. And then we'll go take a look on the outside. I added another hydrogen tank and another large cargo container. So we have 2 large cargo containers, 2 hydrogen tanks. We're looking pretty good. I redid the shield, so the shield is ready to go. I still have this pretty big opening here. I'm not too sure what I want to do with it yet. I do want to put another drill probably connected to this one, and then we have a space of 2. And then if I do another drill, that'll be 8. So I think I want to do that. The drill and fill system. I'm going to have to change the settings for this guy. So if I put it right there, it'll be right behind this one. And then if I do the same thing there, then we'll have 8 instead of the 6. Might have to bring the ship in a little bit closer. There we go. So those guys are getting built. I'll have to change the settings a little bit to try to get them a little bit more matched up with these other ones. This one's a little bit more hidden, and I can still do the half slabs across, but I still have this room in here. Probably put another gyro, maybe, probably not. I don't know. I got so much room. I need to figure out how I'm going to kind of clean up the back a little bit. But I like the staircase. Put the stairs on each side and the hallway. And then the big thruster on the back is definitely going to help quite a bit. So I'm going to let these guys finish welding. I think they're done. I'm going to change the settings up so that they match up with the other ones, and then we're going to go on a mining run, try to get some resources and see how this thing handles. Alright, so here's the miner, mega miner thing. I've made quite a few modifications to it, added some more steel plating. I changed the color of it kind of accidentally. I'm gonna change the colors at some point, but I added the hydrogen tank and large cargo, got some stairs in the back to go inside. Same setup in here. Air vent, everything in here is pressurized. Survival kit, everything's pretty much the same. I did add 2 more drill systems, and they're kind of hidden right behind this armor plating here. So we've got 8 of them now. I went ahead and calibrated them for the most part. Added some more lift thrusters, some forward thrusters here, and a large thruster in the back. So we should be pretty good to go. I'm going to take this thing to our ice lake that I found before because it needs ice. It's pretty low. We're at 89 on the the hydrogen side. So if we go to inventory H2, our generator's pretty low. This one, why are you not filling my hydrogen? That might be an issue because it should be filling this hydrogen tank. Because it should be all connected, so I don't know why this tank's not filled if I have ice. So let's take a look. And maybe I can move some ice around. Let's do H2. Huh. So those aren't connected for some reason. So behind this door there's something. I wonder if I kind of screwed it up a little bit. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go to that ice lake somewhere. So right there. We're going to go ahead and go there and see if I gather a bunch of ice, if we're going to get some ice into our tanks, or if I screwed something up, if I got rid of like a conveyor junction or something. We'll see, because I feel like it should be filling our hydrogen tanks. So we'll go ahead and we'll go to the ice lake, get some thrust going. And make our way to the ice lake and see if we gather a bunch of ice, if we start filling our tank or not. We'll see. So it looks like there is a space pirate something or other down here on my ice lake. That's a little bit annoying. So I think maybe we'll turn our shield on. We'll probably try and take it out for the most part and see. Kind of change our pitch a little bit. Take that thing out. And that should be good. Why don't I have a gun spot? I thought I had guns. Is it 7? So I think that thing's done. So I think we could probably turn these guys on. Yep, there we go. So go ahead and grind up some of this enemy base first. There we go. Precision, ammo. Kind of gather up some of this stuff first. Alright, so I think I've got everything that I want from what's left of this base for the most part. We've got all this stuff, motors and panels and bulletproof glass, got all this stuff, tons of stuff. Now it looks like I'm just kind of robbing steel plates. So that's about all I'm gonna take from this thing. I'll turn the build and repairs off. Kind of see where we're at. Looks pretty crazy, but we're really close to the bottom of this ice lake. So I'll go ahead and tilt a little bit, go to here, and if we turn our drills on, we should hopefully start grabbing. There we go. Start grabbing some ice and get this stuff loaded up. So it's a pretty good haul. I came here for ice and I ended up getting all of these components. So all in all, very good haul. So now I'm going to go ahead and let this thing do its work on the ice. There's so many drills on this thing, they're just going crazy. So I'm going to collect as much ice as I can and then try to get out of the Earth atmosphere, hopefully successfully this time. We'll probably go to about 5-6 million kilograms on our weight and see what happens. Alright, so we're approaching 7 million. Pretty good amount. I'm going to go ahead and turn the drills off. And I did notice, if I go to control panel, hydrogen tanks are actually going down. So I don't know why they're not going up. If we do 2, gen. So it seems like they're not working for some reason. I'm gonna have to figure that out. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and lift up. Very heavy. So we're gonna go ahead and climb and make our way back to the moon, which is right there. We go full forward. We're going slowly. I'm gonna go ahead and make my way back to the moon and figure out why our H2 generators are not filling our tanks. Our tanks are pretty much what they are. We're gonna have to figure out why the H2 generators are not filling them. That's gonna be fun. We're gonna need to get this thing squared away completely before I get the mothership ready to go exploring, because I'm gonna need this thing. This is gonna be my miner ship, so if I come to Mars and then I want to go and mine some stuff, this thing needs to be ready to go, and right now it's not, because it's burning through hydrogen and then it's not filling the tanks. Turn the reverse thrusters off. Still in gravity. We'll keep going. I'm gonna have to figure this out. I need to figure out why my H2 generators are not filling the tanks. That's a pain in the ass. I'll figure it out. Alright, so we need to figure out why our stuff is not generating. I know I have an H2 generator here behind this door. So I think I'm going to take this door out. We have one here. We got a light armor block here. So if we do, if we put a conveyor junction there, should start filling, right? So we go to control panel. So now we're increasing on that one and that one. Perfect. Pretty easy fix. So that's this H2 generator. What about the other one? The other one is somewhere, but if I do, got my door back here. And then we do auto close. So that part's fixed. Now we have another H2 generator somewhere. I think it is tucked up somewhere around right there. I think it's on the other side. Conveyor. There's another one somewhere. Here, I believe. So that should be good. Let's take that out. That. So I think that's good. So that should be working. We'll take a look. Alright, so now our tanks should be filling. Control panel, tank 1, 94%, and 74.9, and climbing. Perfect. So it was a very easy fix. Right behind this door, I went ahead and added a conveyor junction. That fixed my issue. So now this thing is generating hydrogen. And our batteries should be good. 2 days of power. Very good on power. We're good on hydrogen. So we're going to let this thing fill up its tanks. And I need to get the components out of this thing. And I don't really like how open this is, but it is a mining ship, so it should be fine. So we got that, and then we have all down here that I gotta cover up somehow, probably with half armor blocks. But I'm not too worried about it though, because it is a mining ship. So this connector back here, and there should be a sorter. I'm not sure if this is a sorter. If there's not a sorter, I'm gonna have to put a sorter, because this thing is gonna be the ejecting section to eject all the stone and stuff. But for now, this thing seems to be working pretty good. I'm impressed with it right now. I think up here, this missile turret and this turret here, I'm going to take them off and kind of clean up the blocks a little bit, do like half slabs and try to get these a little bit higher so that they're about the level of this rear thruster. But all in all, I'm very impressed with the way that the mining ship is working. I love it, and it mines things up super quick, and it's good for taking out enemy bases and stuff. It did a pretty good job taking out that last enemy base, I'm not gonna lie. Even though it's not a fighting ship, it took it out pretty quickly, so that's good. I got all these components inside that I need to get rid of. But so far, this is doing pretty good. I got the connector on the bottom. I'm going to need to figure out a landing pad sort of thing on the back side of this so that I can put that guy onto here, and when we go to explore, it's gonna be good. But I think I'm gonna put, probably not inside of here, but inside the mothership, I'm gonna put a projector and project itself. So that way, if I do take damage, it's projected and it will fix itself. And then same thing for the fighter here. I'm gonna put a small grid projector in it somewhere because this thing is just, it gets beat up every time I go to use it. I'm gonna take that gun off. I'm gonna get this thing fixed up, and it will stay inside the hangar of the dropship. If I need to use it, I will use it. It has a build and repair on it as well, so I should probably utilize it. Put a projector on here somewhere, and that way if I lose my turrets or something, it will start building them again, and I should probably do that for all of them. But this guy, oh man, I am so impressed with the way it's working. This thing works like a charm. Mining is just, oh, it mines so quick. Especially now, it's got the extra cargo container, extra hydrogen tank. It's got 2 hydrogen tanks, 2 large cargos, so I like it. That's going to do it for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, leave a like, and I will see you guys next time.